Welcome back. We are live once again. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast.
Riffin with Riffin, yeah.
Woo! Yeah,
Riffin with Riffin. Riffin with Riffin, yeah.
What's up, y'all? You know what? My voice is shot today. I don't know.
Riffin with Riffin.
Got a little sick. What's going on with my title? I don't know why my title thing isn't showing up. I don't know. There's always something, y'all. But anyways, welcome back to Riffin with Griffin. I'm sorry I don't have my normal golden voice going. And I don't know why this thing isn't showing up, but it is what it is. But anyways, welcome back to Riffin with Griffin. Today, Met Gala, NBA, news and notes. I love American Idol. They in the top 8. I want to talk about that. My trip to the Mothership. But welcome back to Riffin with Griffin.
Riffin with Riffin, yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. All right, there it is, a little bit. Yeah, where's my Riffin with Griffin title? I don't understand that. I don't know, guys. There's always something with this, man. Makes no sense why that's not showing up. Makes no sense why this thing isn't showing up. Like, what? Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? I mean, it's like there's always something. Oh, wells. We did it. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to Riffin with Griffin, everybody. Riffin with Griffin is here. You know, I'll just put this title up. You know, Riffin with Griffin. Go to ericgriffin.com for news and notes on my terrible website. You want to subscribe, please subscribe, because that's how you'll find out when the podcast is going live, usually on Wednesdays between 10 and 1. That's official. I tried to get up, but I just wasn't feeling well. You can hear it in my voice. I'm still not feeling well from my trip. I'm on Twitch. I love Twitch. Erik Griffin Gaming. You want to interact with me, come there. We have a good time there, you know. And you could be a subscriber on Twitch. That's a way to support the show. You could be a YouTube member. That's another great way. I see some YouTube members here. Thank you for being here. You can also be a Patreon member, but you know, I suggest one of the other ones too, because I don't know. I'm trying to do what I can't figure out the best thing for that, you know, because it just feels like I do a lot here. So it's like, support me here, but I don't even know. I'm trying to figure it out. Whatever you guys got, if you got some ideas, you know, hit me up with your ideas. All right. Let's see here. What are we doing? Oh yeah. Today's show is brought to you by DoorDash. DoorDash! Get 50% off your first DoorDash order up to $10 value when you use code RWG. Riffin with Griffin. RWG at checkout. Limited time offer. Terms apply. So I want to thank DoorDash. Anyways, guys, let's see. I'm glad you're here this week. You know, thanks for all, you know, everybody that's in here live every week, or sometimes you're just catching it for the first time. This is Riffin with Griffin, comedy, news, sports, podcast, basically just my inner thoughts. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're introspective, sometimes they're serious, but they're always authentically me. If you're new, if you're old and you've been here before, you know the deal. Thanks for being here, and it is what it is, which should be the name of my podcast. It is what it is. You know, y'all always got some crap to say. Let's go right into comments. You know, last week was a big episode. Well, not a big episode, but a kind of controversial episode, because I was talking about Don Lemon and the Tucker Carlson being fired, and then there was like some transgender topics. So like I got it, like the ads were like, they messed up my ads, which is like so ridiculous that I find that YouTube is now censoring people. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it's like there's supposed to be this like place where you could just put your content up and you don't care about, you know, the established media places that are not giving people the chance, you know, especially like for comedy, especially. Like if YouTube is going to start censoring what they think is like inappropriate or whatever for the comics, you know, and of course I'm not talking about, you know, somebody just being completely out of pocket, you know what I mean? But if we can't discuss sensitive topics, especially in the way I discuss them, I'm not bashing anybody or anything like that. So if you're going to censor me, I can't imagine, you know, you putting out a comedy special on YouTube and then YouTube is going to be like, ooh, you know, you said jokes about this, so we're going to like, we're going to like, shadow ban it or whatever like that. Then that's going to be a real issue. And I think that that's going to like, you know, push the power back to, you know, Netflix, HBO, and places like that in terms for comedy, you know, and in terms of podcasting, it's like, hopefully, but at least you can still see it. So like if you're a fan of people and you're not getting notifications from your favorite podcasts and you're wondering, boom, you know, you really should look, like go to their channels and stuff, because you'd be surprised, you know, because I think this is happening a lot, especially like, you know, especially coming off of like the pandemic. Even if you say that word, they flag it. It's like, here comes some news about, you know, it's like coming off of that and all the stuff that we're finding out now. And they're just trying to, I feel like we're being suppressed. You know, I really feel like they don't want people talking about stuff. You know what I mean? It's weird. Excuse me. So anyways, so that was like, for that last episode. So, you know, so let's go to some comments. Christy Love. I appreciate all the good advice he gives, but all dissing and ragging on him does is very cringe. Stop telling all your business. These women love going to this Matt Rife episode from 2 years ago. Now that he's so popular and they just love you know, I don't understand it. I mean, I guess I do understand it. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, Christy, you know, whatever. Tony Guzman, love you, Montezi. People, you know, I'll be Montez forever. It's all right. Here's another one, another girl. Like all my new girl followers or people watching my podcast, it's all about Matt Rife. Here's another one. Let's see. This has to be my favorite interview with Matt. Love how genuine it is. When you're cute, it don't matter what you say. It's so crazy. Now, here's a comment I have to read because this is one of these backhanded, like, I find it so ridiculous comment that somebody left, okay? But I'm going to read it because I have a comment about this comment. Erik, I would love to watch your podcast more, but the cast isn't as interesting in long form. Maybe switch it up and do 20-minute type of solo rants like you do now and longer form ones when you have guests. Just my opinion. This is what I have to say about this. A comment from, I don't even know what his name is, Chetso or Cheatso or whatever. Just turn it off when you don't want to watch anymore. You know what I mean? I actually put timestamps. So if you want to go to my podcast and you just want to hear NBA news, timestamp to NBA, watch that segment, and bounce. Why should I only do 20 minutes? Like, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, don't watch the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is the least constructive comment. This is one of these, like, the world revolves around me comment. You know what I mean? Just do what I want. It would be like you going, like, you see something and you go, hey, you know, I don't really want to watch your television show for an hour. Can you make it 10 minutes instead? Because then I'll watch it. It's like, I mean, people don't even think. They just write shit, you know? John Song. I mean, he starts, it took you this long to realize you can't trust mainstream media, let alone blatantly political biased news networks? Wow. I'm doing a podcast, man. I'm talking about what's happening now. The fact that you don't know that, wow. Now, I got a lot of comments last week about my comments on Tucker Carlson. Even on my other podcast on Golden Hour, you know, I got to me a lot of like misinformed comments about what I'm saying or what I was asking, you know? I mean, here's the thing. I don't mind you have comments on me or you have your own opinions. Do you? but don't misinterpret what I'm saying. That's all. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying to make it out to be what you want. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then you might want to ask. You'd be like, or and say, hey, this is my opinion about this. But like when people try to misinform what I'm saying, no. Because I got a lot of dumb, to me, it's a lot of dumb, scary actually. I don't even want to say dumb. I got a lot of frightening responses from people about this. And you could tell they're sort of like conservative leaning. Like it's kind of like this thing where they're like they don't care. You know, they're just like, so what? You know, so what Tucker Carlson was lying to us or misleading us, making us believe that we were on the same pages, you know, so what? It doesn't matter. You know, it's like, I think it does matter. And that was my whole question is, how do you feel that this person presented to you that he was on the same page? If you're a Trump supporter, if you believe that the election was a rig, you know, you believe all that stuff. How does it make you feel that the number one news person, that this person who was the most popular on that network was portraying one thing to you and secretly didn't really believe that? That's all I'm asking. I don't care if I just think, how does that make you feel? If you think like, well, it doesn't make me feel anything, like, you don't, this ain't about right or left for me. I just think that I would want to know how that makes you feel. If, you know what I mean? Like, it just, to me, if I was a Trump supporter and then like, I was getting rah-rah, you know, like every night I watched Tucker Carlson and I'm like, excuse me, damn it, my throat, man. If I'm watching Tucker Carlson every night and I'm like, finally, here's a guy who's on the same page as me. Here's a guy that I can listen to and I know you believe he has integrity. You believe that he is speaking your truth. And you come to find out that he was just, he don't really believe it, you know, and that, you know, the money was so great that he just kind of compromised his beliefs. And you can even be on his side in terms of that. But just like, it don't make you feel anything. Like, you just have to attack me. That's what it makes you do. Like, it makes you go, oh, well, you don't, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, oh, you don't, oh, so what? He was making, like, this is the scariest comment I got. And it was on the golden hour thing. Some guy goes, you know, oh, it doesn't matter, man. He's making content. Content? If you believe that shit's scary. That if you are okay with the news organization making content like a TikTok star, wow. I would feel some kind of way about that. That this ain't just, you're not supposed to be making content. You're supposed to be reporting on the news, or in like Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, and those kind of people's case, commenting, giving us opinion on the news, the truth. That's what I think a news organization is supposed to be doing. So if you just want to gloss over it and be like, come on, Griffin, they're making content. So what that he doesn't believe it? I can we just put politics aside and stop, you know, like so many people are like trying to attack me. Like, don't attack me. We're trying to have a discussion about, you know, like this one idiot is all on me on my thing talking about, oh, well, you know, you vote right. You vote Democrat. Bitch, I have never said what I vote. You don't know what I vote for. You don't know anything about me like that. And if you think that I don't look at the thing and go, oh, I like this person better than that person, you don't know me at all. You know what I mean? And to make that assessment, because that's why Tucker Carlson and those guys just make up shit. Because people like that, they just go, oh, well, you know, these people are going to believe what they believe no matter what. That shit pissed me off, man. I just don't misinterpret what you think I am. We're just discussing, how does this make you feel? Like, I want people to really go, huh, maybe your answer is, it don't make me feel anything. I don't care. You know, I still feel what I feel. I still support Trump. I still support what maybe you feel like that. Someone else might be like, that was disappointing. It was disappointing. That's what I was trying to get from people. Like, tell me what you feel about this. That's all. You know what I mean? it's like you can still be conservative all you want. You can still believe in all, but I just feel like if the main source of news that you, because believe me, everything else is liberal. There are way more liberal news outlets, popular news outlets, than there are conservative. Fox News was the #1 news outlet, the most popular news outlet. There's other ones like Daily Wire, which I now subscribe to because I want to hear other sides and stuff, right? Anyways. And then the people on there secretly are texting each other, opposite of what they're saying on the air. How does that make you feel? That's all. You know what I mean? Anyways. All right, more comments. Let's see. Let me see another one here. Let's see. Okay, Jay Jason, it was awesome seeing Erik on Lopez versus Lopez. He crushed it. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of other ones. The mixed metalhead, I think is his name. Yeah, mixed metalhead. I love your podcast, man. Gets me through the day. I like the way you address politics. Both sides are filled with all kinds of buffoonery. I wish more people could see the moderate side of the Democrat and Republican views rather than the extremes. Thank you. That's exactly how I feel. Everything's always got to be extremes, man. Here's Light the Way wrote, I feel that we can still have democracy without two opposing sides. Let's get rid of the Democratic and Republican Party and just have all for one for all type of government. Labeling teams is really killing both sides. You know what? I couldn't agree more. Or let's have more voices in there. And they're just not popular. When you go look at like the presidential ballot, you'll see like 10 people and you'll be like, who's this? You know what I mean? It'll be like from some Green Party and libertarians. And there's all these other people that are running, but we just never hear about it because the mainstream media is just extreme left, extreme right. And I don't like that either. So good comment there. Somebody just got Virtual K9 said Tucker for life. Okay, I feel you. Actually, I don't know if you should. I saw this Twitter thing that Tucker did. He did a video like after being fired, and what he was talking about, I was like, oh yeah. Like now I think if he's just going to be an independent source without somebody that telling him what to say and do or pressuring him to like whatever, I think he might be a great watch. You know what I mean? Like I hope he really comes out with all his feelings now, because I don't mind a person that is conservative. I don't mind a person that has a conservative viewpoint about like especially fiscally conservative stuff. A person that, pick yourself off your bootstraps and, work hard and, limited government. I mean, these are there's nothing wrong with conservative concepts, man. And so if you have a voice that's going to talk about that without it having to be this sort of like left-right agenda thing, he might be good, man. So let's see. But anyways, enough comments. Thank you, everyone, for all your comments. You know what I mean? So now let me take off my headphones because I want to talk about I went to Austin this weekend. Austin. Woo-wee! Howdy, cowboys. Possum in the gun bush. And so shout out to Smance. Check out Smance on Twitch. Fantastic gamer. He got me this hat. He actually got matching hats for me and Rachel. First of all, let me tell you something that Rachel did. So what I didn't know is my boy Smance out in Austin, he hit up Rachel on Instagram and was like, hey, I want to buy Erik a cowboy hat. You know what I mean? Can you tell me his size? And Rachel being Rachel was like, oh, well, here's his size. But you know what would be really great is if you got me a hat too. Like, it can't just be about me. You know what I mean? So this woman, and so, all right. And I didn't know this, and he didn't tell me, right? So then he shows up with the hats, and I'm like, oh, man, this is great, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? And I look, I'm a hat guy now. Look at that. That looks good. It ain't bad, huh? And it ain't bad, right? And so I get home and I want to surprise Rachel. And I'm like, babe, turn around. I take it out of my bag. I put my hat on and then I'm holding her hat. And she turns around and she's like, oh, yay. You're right. But then she tells me, she's like, well, I already knew. You already knew? You got me doing this whole surprise thing and you already knew? I mean, I'm telling you, man. The fact that she made the dude buy her a hat. That's women, y'all. There's a new sheriff in town, y'all, and his name's Sheriff Griffin. Woo, 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 woo. There should be a country version. It's Riffin with Griffin on a country road. Riffin with Griffin in a truck. Anyways. Sorry. Man, my voice, it's my sinuses, man. I don't know. Anyways, all right, so I want to talk about, I went to the Mothership in Austin, and shout out to Joe Rogan. What a great club this is, man. If you're ever passing through the Austin area, you got to go check this club out. I've been doing comedy for 20 plus years. I've been to most clubs all over the country. And the vibe and everything about this club, it's the best club in the country. But, it's new, right? So, of course, it is. But I'm not going to take anything away from it. So, I got, yeah, man. So here's some pictures from the Mothership. I mean, the attention to detail. That's the green room. So if you're listening right now, you got to go watch. In the green room, they have two different rooms. They got this main room called the Fat Man and this other room called the Little Boy, which is like a smaller room, holds like 75 or so, and the main room holds like 250. But just like all this art on the wall, all the attention to detail, it's really great. Like that's in the green room. That little sign right there says, "Get it together, bitch." That's so Joe Rogan if you know him. It's called the Mothership, so there's like sort of like alien artwork all over the place, and it's just like there's this bar called Mitzi's, which is named after Mitzi Shore at the Comedy Store, and the bar is this beautiful thing. That's what the from the balcony, the view of the main room looks like. That's in the green room. They have this great bar and like all these great pictures, and it's just like, it's clean and the lines are great, and like and so I don't know. I really had a great time. It was 5 sold out shows. And I was like, man, and what I like about the club and what Joe Rogan, the fact that someone like Joe Rogan made this club is because, one, he's got more money than God, right? Well, he got a lot of money for a comic. You know what I mean? He's going to be a billionaire one day. You know what I'm saying? And so he made this club. He's like Willy Wonka. You know what I mean? He's got this amazing stuff that goes on in there, and they got all the, So anyway, my point is this. He's not doing this to make money. This is a thing. He's like, he cares about comedy. He cares about the comedy community. He's building a reputation at his club that he's saying to the people in this city, I am going to give you a great show. These are people I think are really funny, and they're going to be on my stage. And then the people in that city can go, you know what? Let's go see who's there. As opposed to a lot of clubs, they don't care about building the reputation in their city anymore. All they care about is making money. And that's fine. If that's your business model, that's fine. If you want to be a club owner, a manager, that all you care about is making money, then that's fine. I have no problem with you doing that. But overall, I have to just say that you don't care about the comedy community. That you don't care about building comics up. Care about bringing a great show to your city based off your reputation as a comedy club. Now all you care about is just making money. So then you're going to have TikTok stars on stage. You're going to have people that don't care about the art form on stage because you're like, I got to sell tickets. And it's supposed to be two-way because the business has turned into, at a lot of places, and they're run by dickheads. I'm not going to do any names because, hey, I'm still in the business, but they know they assholes. They're dickheads. All they care about is ticket counts and drink sales and all this stuff. And there's no building up the young comedy community or even establishing a great reputation. So I have a problem with that. I really just have a problem with that. I'm not for that. I just think that there should be a mix, because a lot of times now the comedy clubs are just all about like, well, what's your social media following? And can you get people on your social media following to come to our club? And then it's just all about that. So then you just got big podcasters and, whatever, popular people. And then there's nothing about the comedy anymore. Where it doesn't matter, and I get that too, and I'm not necessarily saying there's anything wrong with that, because these people have connected with their audience, like if you're you got a big podcast and people have connected with you, they want to come see you, they like your sensibility and they're watching you, but that's not the art form. I'm just saying, remember the art form. Remember people. You get what I'm saying? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So we'd love to hear your comments about that. But I just want to say again, shout out to Joe Rogan. Absolutely fabulous club. It really is a good time. Oh, and here's something that they do that I really love. And I was talking about it with some of the comics there. They lock up your phone. So they have these phone things that are locked up. And you can't get to your phone, while you're at the club. It's locked in a box, in a little bag, but I forgot what the things are called. But your phone is locked up and you can't watch the phone. Let me tell you what this does to the show. It makes people engage. It makes people, when they're walking in the club, now that their phone is gone, they're actually engaging with each other. They're actually looking at other people and they're being like, wow, this is a shared experience, shared community experience right now. And I think that's so important for the show, any show. Come and watch the show. Don't look at your phone. Don't try to take pictures. Don't try to let me see what's going on next. When you can actually sit in made for better energy, it just made for better shows. I really felt connected with the crowd in a way that I haven't felt in a long time, because there wasn't little lights in the show. I wasn't worried about some Karen let me film this because this joke sounds like it's going to be something that I can get him in trouble for or something. You don't have to worry about none of that. It was great. So shout out to Joe Rogan once again for a fantastic experience. And, I hope you guys get a chance to see that club. All right. And, like I said, I'm a hat guy now, right? So I don't know. How does this look on me, y'all? In the comments. I have another hat I'm going to put on after this. But before we get to that, let's get to our sponsor, DoorDash. Excuse me. Damn it. DoorDash. What I love about DoorDash is it's not just about getting food from a restaurant anymore. If you're missing syrup for your pancakes, you just made some good pancakes and you're like, oh man, we don't got no syrup. You go on DoorDash now and you can get that kind of stuff. You ran out of your favorite coffee creamer, DoorDash grocery delivery. You can get what you want right now when you need it. If you love the convenience of getting what you want right to your door, with DoorDash grocery delivery, you can stock up for the week or order last minute cravings conveniently. Hey, you can get toast, avocados, you know what I mean? It's just really making it like a place that you can get what you need fast when you need it, conveniently from your home. You've trusted DoorDash to deliver your favorite restaurants. Now you can get groceries delivered that actually, you can get grocery delivery that's delivered right to you. With thousands of grocery stores to choose from, you'll find the best in your neighborhood and boost your local economy, that's another thing that's great about DoorDash. All your favorite restaurants, all your favorite little grocery stores around here, it's great. With easy substitutions right in the app and the best in-class customer support, DoorDash delivers groceries exactly how you want it. Get 50% off your first DoorDash order up to $10 value when you use code RWG at checkout. Limited time offer, terms apply. That's 50% off, $10 on a $15 minimum sub total, and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code RWG. Don't forget, that's code RWG, stands for Riffin with Griffin, for 50% off your first order with DoorDash. Whew, man, sorry, my sinuses are just on fire right now, y'all. Hold up. Whew. Oh, man, that's terrible. Live snot on camera. All right, anyways. Thanks for being here. This is what happens when you do... This is what happens when you do a live podcast and then you're not feeling well. It happens, but the show must go on. So, anyways, I'm a hat guy now. All right, let's get to some of the stuff that's going on that I wanted to talk about, y'all. First up, the Met Gala is back. The Met Gala is back, y'all, and it is as crazy as it's always been. Like, look at some of this nonsense that people are wearing, man. Like, check out Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Like, I don't know. I mean, are they the ones? Jenny Ortega looks great, but it's like, what is this stuff? Cardi B looking like an evil witch. I don't know what that is. Now, the one that gets me is Pascal, man. I don't know if y'all can see that one, but wait, let me see if I could. Let me open the image in a new window so we could just see this. Like, bro. No, thank you with this look. I can't have you looking like my gardener from the neck up. Just a everyman blue collar, you know what I mean? Like you looking like you own a construction company and then you got your construction knees out and shorts with a long ass jacket. Like this is terrible. This is like he don't even look comfortable in this. You know what I'm saying? He don't even look comfortable. And his knobby ass knees need to be covered up. Oh, whatever. I know whatever the guy's name is, okay? Whatever the rapper's name is. You guys You guys are always on me about stuff, okay? Whatever, all right? You get it. Calling me old. I mean, some of the women, like, some of the stuff looks like, all right, this is cool. But there was some weirder stuff, you know? Well, how do you say the guy's name? It's not ASAP? It's not as soon as possible Rocky? I thought that was his name. So there's what's her face, Jenny Ortega. I mean, he looks crazy. Who is this? Oh, Gigi Hadid. Oh, she's like some big model. I don't find her all that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe that's just me. Here is the Kendall Jenner. Like what? What are you going? Are you Cinderella or are you in the swim team for the Olympics? Like, pick something, woman. Pick it. Okay? Are you what are you a superhero or you know what I mean? Like, what is this outfit, man? Oh my God, Kim Kardashian. Like, girl, let it go. Like this, I don't even know what the hell that is. That don't even make no sense. That one don't make sense. Ooh, Anne Hathaway. Okay, girl. This was nice. You know, I don't know what that dress is. Do you wear this out in public like this? Wow. Oh, that's Versace. Oh, that's the woman that does all the things. You would think that she would look better. Damn. Versace. Like, is it me or is her head like 7% bigger than everybody else's head? Is that me? Like, damn, dude. Like, she got a big ass head. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. That looks weird. Okay, so let's see who was. Okay, so this is Doja Cat. I guess she's a rapper, right? She's that one that always sounds weird, like her rap voice. She got a very distinct thing. She is dressed like a cat. Okay, all right. I guess Doja Cat, shaped like a cat. Okay, dressed like a cat. I mean, thank you, Selma Hayek, bringing some adultness, being the one adult at the Met Gala. Okay, she has this beautiful red dress on. Okay, so that I forgot that there's people listening that you're gonna have to go to my YouTube also, check that thing out just to see this part. Okay, all right, here we go. Lil Nas X, and here's the thing that gets me. It says he's in Dior. What's Dior about this? Is it the paint? What's Dior? The shoes? What is this dude doing? Why would you come to an event in a silver Speedo, whatever that is, completely covered in silver, looking like Silver Surfer? This guy looks like Prince and Silver Surfer had a baby. You know what I mean? I don't know about this. I get it though. You know, do you? I mean, this is like Lady Gaga or something. Lady Gaga could do this kind of craziness. He's the guy that's doing that. And it's like, you know, it's like rap business, which is so toxic masculinity kind of thing that people say. I don't agree with that, but you know what I mean though. There's that feeling that, you know, hip hop, you know, before was just like, you know, so that, and then now I don't know. This looks weird. I don't know about this. I don't understand this dude at all. Okay. Listen, Kylie Jenner, she fine. Okay? Let's just say what it is, y'all. Kylie Jenner got it. I don't care what she's done. I don't care about the work she's done. The work she's done, this is the work you should do. You know what I mean? Like, you one of these people that's like, oh, she don't really look like that. She got work done. Hey, let me tell you something. The work she got done is like putting rims on an S-Class Mercedes. It's still dope off the lot. Okay, so it is what it is. She looks great. Who's this? Aubrey Plaza. Oh, good for her. She used to be like, she was a comic. You know what I mean? And now she's doing a lot of stuff. She's in a lot of movies lately. A lot of good movies. Good for her. She normally don't have a smile on her face. I think she's usually like this like stoic person, but her smile right now, you can tell she's like a little uncomfortable. Like, oh my God, I'm at the Met Gala being sexy. Good for you, girl. Bad Bunny. I don't get this guy. He's another one. I don't know if I even heard one. Maybe I've heard one of his songs, but I wouldn't even know. But he's like a super popular dude right now, right? Everybody's always talking about this guy, Bad Bunny. So I don't know. Sounds like a girl's name too. If I think Bad Bunny, I would think, I don't know. This crazy outfit. Okay, who's this? Oh, Billie Eilish. I mean, now she is right on brand. You know what I mean? Damn, Billie Eilish got a big ass head too, right? Yeah, so she's, you know, she is who she is. Consummate artist. Shout out to Billie Eilish. I'm not a fan of her music, but I'm a fan of her artistry. Who's this? I don't even know. Olivia Rodrigo. I don't even know who this is. You know, weird. Okay, here we go. Bradley Cooper. Thank you, Bradley Cooper. Thank you. Just a regular ass tuxedo. He look out of place. He looked like one of these Doja Cat gonna throw her keys. Yeah, can you put my car in the back? That's what he looks like compared to everybody else. Classic look. Good for you, Bradley Cooper. Giselle Bunsen. Okay, good for you, girl. Still fine as hell. Damn, Tom Brady. Why'd you give this up? That's a class. She's aging really nicely. Graceful aging. Still beautiful. I don't know. This looks like, I don't like this outfit though, but who am I to comment? Of course, Pete Davidson has to come. Okay, Pete, whatever. Pete Davidson is Pete Davidson. It is what it is. You know what I mean? What are we supposed to say about Pete Davidson? You know? And check out, who is this? Priyanka Chopra and Jonas. Oh, Jonas and Nick Jonas. Oh, they married? Man, wow. She's a ginormous woman, you know? I don't mean fat. I mean like she's thick, right? Compared to, or he's just a little dude. Don't you know what I mean? Don't it look like she can whoop his ass? I don't know about Nick Jonas and if that's his wife, man. They're a weird looking couple. Cara Delvinci or whatever her name is, the one that was like, you know, on drugs or something like that. This is a ridiculous outfit. She looks like she's in a that looks like a Marvel character outfit. Like, you know, whatever, girl. You know what? Let's shout out to Lizzo looking like, actually it looked like she even lost a few pounds. Good for her. Lizzo has to slowly lose weight because if she loses a lot of weight like Adele did, people are she's going to get vilified. But it looks like she looks healthier and you know, this outfit is trash though. You know what I mean? Like it's not on her. This outfit would look trash on anybody. Like what is that? I don't get it. But shout out to Lizzo. You know what I mean? You look good, girl. Good for you. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. I didn't know they were a couple, but he looks little like she likes little men. Nicole Kidman. She loves little men because this dude, look how little he is. She is standing on the step below. Granted, she has on heels, but she looks like Nicole Kidman can only be with dudes she can post up on the basketball court, I think. You know what I mean? All right. And then there's just a lot of other ones that you guys can go check out. But, you know, for the most part, everybody look crazy. You know what I mean? Everybody looks crazy. But shout out to the Met Gala people. So, I don't know. So there's that. You know, I like to talk about everything. You know how we do it. All right, let's get into some. Wow, I'm running out of time. We're really going in today. So I don't know how you feel about this hat, but Rachel bought me another hat. Let's put on my other hat now. Oh, this one I like. Ooh. Wait. How I look in this hat? You got to turn it to the side just a little bit, right? I mean, I can't put it forward. You know, look like I'm delivering. I don't know. Is it forward or do I give it a little tilt? What do y'all think? What's up? Let me hit you with a little pose. Bow. All right. So this is my other hat. Excuse me. All right. Let's talk about the NBA real quick, y'all. NBA is so good right now. The playoffs are excellent. So last night you had, all right, first of all, if you've been watching this on my NBA talk, you already know. So let's go Celtics, Sixers. So James Harden, who has been vilified for so long for choking in the playoffs, Joel Embiid, the reigning MVP now. Shout out to Joel Embiid. Congratulations. He had a really great heartfelt response when he won the MVP. To see a big 7-foot guy like that cry and really show how passionate he is about the game, that was great. So, shout out to Joel Embiid. So, he's out. James Harden shows up. 45 points, bunch of rebounds and assists. The dude showed like, hey, I am a Hall of Famer, former MVP. I need to step up in this moment, and he did. But this, to me, is more about the Celtics. I told y'all when I've been talking about the NBA playoffs, I don't believe in the Celtics coach, Mazzulla. I don't believe in him. I don't think he knows how to make adjustments yet. I don't think he has enough experience to get these sort of young stars to get the best out of them. He's not motivating them properly. That was a travesty of a game. There's no way they should have lost that game when they've had the best record throughout the season, and to lose a game without the MVP of the league playing on the other team in the playoffs at home. That was a travesty. So I don't see the Celtics winning this series. I think if Joel Embiid comes back, and I think he is coming back tonight for tonight's game, I think the Sixers are going to win this series in 6 or 7. So there's that. Now you got the Knicks and the Heat. Two teams that, to me, they don't deserve – I shouldn't say that, deserve. I don't think they're good enough to win the championship. But, man, they playing like the Heat. You got to give it up to the Heat organization. They were in the championship in the bubble. Jimmy Butler is like, you know, playoff Jimmy. Dude had 56 the other night. He got hurt. He didn't play. And you would think that the Knicks were just going to, like, run over them in the next game. The Heat were balling. They're disciplined. They play great defense. Like, the Heat are just that team, man. So you got to look out for them. I just don't think they're good enough to beat the good teams. And the Knicks got great performances from, like, 3 or 4 of their players and still barely won. So that's going to be a series that's going to go long. But I'm not excited about the Knicks or the Heat. But good games. On the other side, the Denver Nuggets are letting people know why they are the best team in the West, and the Joker, 2-time MVP, is the truth. Okay? I hope they sweep the Suns because I'm tired of Kevin Durant, just the polarizing presence of Kevin Durant everywhere he goes, and this idea that he's supposed to be better than he really is. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is who he is. Maybe he's the player that choked again in OKC against LeBron in the finals, that choked against Golden State when they were up 3-1, and then he goes to Golden State, joins the 72-win team. He wins, then his play style can shine because he's in a great organization around great players. And maybe Steph Curry is way better than we give him credit for, is the reason why they won those championships. He gets the MVPs, and now we're like, it validates him, like, oh, he's the best. Then he goes back to normal. Goes to the Nets, gets injured again. They can't win, and then gets swept by the Celtics. Now he leaves again, and now he's in the Suns where we're like, oh, okay, now he's on a good team. Kevin Durant's going to show us. Devin Booker is playing better. Okay, he's just scoring more. All right, and that's probably because of his presence. I granted that. But still, production-wise, they're now down 0-2. And they were favored to win the championship going into the playoffs. I hope the Denver Nuggets sweep them so we can stop talking about this dude. Okay? Get out of here. All right? It could just be that's who he is, and then we just move on with our lives. All right? Now, the series I want to talk about, the Lakers and Golden State Warriors. Lakers put it on Memphis. Like, Memphis, get out of here. I hear they're not re-signing Dylan Brooks. Whatever. They're trying to blame him for everything. It don't matter. All right, Lakers. There's so much on the line with this Lakers Golden State matchup. LeBron versus Steph Curry. Arguably now the best team players and individual players of the last 10 years. Steph Curry now has 4 championships, okay? The first one, we all know that the Cleveland Cavaliers probably would have won that if they had Kyrie and Kevin Love. But it is what it is. They got that one. So that one had a little asterisk by it. Kevin Durant comes for the next 2. To me, asterisk by it. But last year, Steph Curry showed like, oh, wait, he actually might be a top 5, top 10 player of all time. He Finals MVP, they won because of him. Cut to this year. Game 7, dude had 50. And now we're looking at him like, wow, at 35 years old, however old he is, scored 50, and he's the greatest shooter ever, okay? And they say all the time how he's changed the game. To me, not for the better, because Steph Curry is masterful at shooting. He's the greatest shooter ever. All y'all that think you can shoot like Steph Curry, you can't. That's what's wrong with it. Like Trae Young. If you look at Trae Young's numbers, his shooting percentage, it's not good. He's hurting his team. And he's one of these people that you go is influenced by Steph Curry. Jordan Poole in the Laker win. Jordan Poole takes a 35-foot three-point shot and misses it. Nobody's in front of him. He could have dribbled twice and took a better shot. That influence is Steph Curry. If he would have made it, we would have been like, yay. We would have given Steph Curry praise too. You see the influence? No, that's the influence. Dudes like Jordan Poole think they're Steph Curry, and they take stupid shots in moments that they shouldn't. That's what's wrong with it. Okay, but anyways, so I don't want to hear like that's his influence. And you're not Steph Curry. We need to start putting more respect on Steph Curry. He is actually way better than we think and a way better shooter than we give him credit for, because it's not like, because we think shooting is something you could just practice and do. That's why all these idiots in the NBA think they can shoot 35-footers. You're not Steph Curry. Take your dumb ass in and shoot a better shot in a very important first game of the series. Anyways, this means so much for both guys. Whoever wins this, if whoever can go on and win the championship, they would have one more championship than the other. We already consider LeBron James number 1A, 1B to Jordan, or you think Jordan is the best and then you think LeBron is second, or vice versa, right? We already put him in that category. But this is showing like maybe we think Steph Curry's better right now. And granted, the dude's 39 years old and he's 20 years in the league. So it's like there's all those factors, but that's just not how people are going to think. The narrative is going to be Steph Curry's better if he wins. And it's like, it's great, man. That's why I think it's great for basketball. I'm so glad it's Lakers versus Golden State Warriors. So we'll see. It means so much for their legacies. I've said this last week. I think that if LeBron James can take this team and win the championship, he will have, I think he'll be the GOAT. I think even Jordan people will be like, damn, at 39, 11 times to the finals, 5 championships, it's going to be hard to not make LeBron James the GOAT. It's going to be hard. All us Jordan guys are really going to have to take a deep look at ourselves and be like, wow, shit, this is going to be serious. So, and then you have Steph Curry, who would have 5 championships. How about this? With 5 championships, is Steph Curry better than Kobe? On the all-time list? Is he better than Tim Duncan? Do you put him ahead of, you know what I'm saying? Like Steph Curry's putting himself in a position where you're like, damn, this dude's way better than we think, right? So I love that series. So anyway, we'll see what happens. That's that. So we'll see, man. Hey, you can laugh all you want. I see somebody in the chat talking about he's not winning it, though, and laughing. I don't think you watch NBA then. Anything can happen right now. The Lakers have a really good team. The way Lakers have a really good team, and the Warriors have great players and great experience. Either one of these teams there's no clear favorite in the playoffs right now. Every team has some flaws. So I think any of the teams, not any of them, these are the teams I think can win the championship right now. Lakers, Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Sixers, Celtics. In that order, too. No, I think the order goes Denver first. I think Denver has the best chance to win. Then to me, it's Lakers, Celtics, Warriors. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like none of these teams are clear favorites. They all got some flaws. And at any given time, whoever's the best player on the court can have a game that could change the whole thing. So keep a lookout. I'm going to continue to talk about the playoffs as it goes on. All right? All right, y'all. Last thing I want to talk about. And you know what? I wanted to talk about some other things, but we're running out of time. I'll go back to those things next week. But I am a huge American Idol fan. I love American Idol. And I want to talk about the final, the final singers in American Idol right now, the top 8. I watch American Idol every year for the past, I don't know how many years. This might be the best collective group of singers and artistry, okay? Because it's more than just singing. What does it mean to be American Idol? To be a star. And these people got it. Okay? Wait, where is it? Wait, what the hell's going on here? I just had it. I'll read more. Here we go. All right, so this guy, Zachariah Smith, not a fan. Okay? He's great and all. He can sing good, but I just don't connect with him. Not a fan of Zachariah Smith. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he has a chance in hell to win American Idol. All right? I've watched American Idol enough to know who has a chance to win and why. This guy, he will not win American Idol. Okay? Boom. Done. Now, This chick, Haven Madison, she's got the artistry. She's like this young 17-year-old girl that writes her own songs. You know, she got that vibe of like that Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift kind of thing she got. You know what I mean? But her voice just isn't strong enough, but her vibe is like there. The American Idol stardom, she got it. Like, she's going to be a star. Like, she's going to leave this and go on, and you're going to hear about her, right? She has a slight chance to win the show. For some reason, women don't do well on American Idol, all right? And whatever that is, and that's the thing I think is going against her, but she's great. Beautiful. Here's what I like about her. She looks like she got a good family background, right? So she's presenting herself in a way that's not coming off like she's not over-sexualizing herself. She really does come off as a sweet girl, artist, and you see a classic beauty that's not like, you know, we're not pushing a thing. You know what I mean? Love her. Now this chick, I don't even know how to say her name. She got that idol thing. But to me, it's too much. Like, it's too cocky. But she's great. She's a great vocalist. She got that star quality. She knows how to put on a show. But it seems too Broadway-ish. You know what I mean? Like, it seems too, like, contrived. But she has a chance to win. Like her. This dude, he got that country thing, y'all. Warren Pay, or however you say his name. He country as hell, and he got it. He got it. You know, you may not think he's the best singer. You may not think he has the star quality, but he got that thing that wins American Idol. I would not be surprised if he wins because he got the confidence and he got that thing. So I like that. Somebody said, you don't have a hat-friendly head and face. Wow. What an asshole, huh? This is now just for that, I'm wearing this all the time now. It's a hat Rachel got me. Rachel likes it. I don't know. Oh, this guy. Iam Tongi. Oh my God, the sweetest kid ever. He's got such a great story about his father died. He plays his dad's guitar, and he's got a milky voice. Milky as hell, man. He's so lovable. He's so likable. He has zero chance to win American Idol. I'm sorry. Fat dudes just don't win. The last one to win, I think, was Ruben Studdard, and that's only because he was going up against a gay guy. Okay? It was the fat black guy versus the like Clay Aiken probably should have won American Idol back in the day. But that at that time in society, they weren't ready for that. Okay? But anyways, that's the same reason why I think Adam Lampert didn't win too. It's just some biasness, but whatever. This guy, he is not going to win American Idol. Those kids at home that vote and people that vote, they like what they like. And this ain't what they like, okay? Because when remember the big black dude from last year? I forgot his name, and RIP because he tragically died in a car accident. He had the best voice of anybody in American Idol in the last 10 years. Like, he really could sing. He had no chance of winning. This poor kid, I think, is going to be caught in that loop of fashion, style, and how people don't like fat people. It is what it is. You know, there's a shaming that goes on, and I think that's going to work against him. I would like to see him win because I think he's got a great story, but it's like that's going to be part of that. This kid, Colin Stow, he got a confidence issue. He's just not confident enough. I don't think he's going to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did win because he's a good-looking kid, but I don't think he sings all that well. And I think that, like, he just comes across like he's not ready to be a star, you know? But I can see him winning. Now, this lady right here, Megan Danielle, oh, my God, she got it all, in my opinion. She is a passionate, she's a great singer. She has a great look. She got that, but she has a little bit of a confidence issue too. But you get goosebumps when she sings and talks about stuff. So I would like to see her win too. This chick, Oh, she was eliminated. Yeah, I didn't see her winning anyway. This Asian kid, he's a great singer, but he don't got the star quality. He was missing something, but he's only 17. Now, here's my guy, Oliver Steele. I actually hit him up on Instagram, and I'm like, no, dude, I think you're going to win. I did think he was going to win early on because he's got that thing. White guy that plays guitar, and he sings. He really is a great singer. Oliver, if you're listening, get your confidence up, bro. You are great, and you have to portray that on stage. He didn't get voted in. The judges saved him because they know how great he is. But if he doesn't get that star thing, he has to sing with passion and really perform. And he's a little hesitant, and I think that's going to hurt him. But he was my favorite, but he's no longer my favorite to win right now unless he gets this going, what I'm saying. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you for, watching Riffin with Griffin. We'll see what other hats we can get. The other hats we can get on the show, because I'm a hat guy now. I don't care what you say. Oh, I think that they have there's commercials. I don't know. I think I clicked the thing where commercials are coming on. So sorry if that happens, but you'll still get to see the whole show. It is what it is, man. This is a source of income for me too. It's not all free. You know what I mean? You're getting this good ass free content, and you guys complaining all the time. It's like, damn. It is what it is. Enjoy the show. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching Riffin with Griffin, for listening to Riffin with Griffin. I appreciate you guys as always. You guys come every week, and it just makes me feel special when people hit me up and they're like, yo, I love your podcast. I listen to it every week and that kind of stuff. I don't have a big audience, but I have a great audience, and I appreciate you guys as always. You know what I mean? So, you know what time it is. It's that rap recap time. Riffin with Griffin. And we doing it again. Tell your friend. Woo! What we do this week. Move your feet. Ski, ski, ski. Watch that NBA. Lakers going all the way. Listen to what I say. Hey. Shit, American Idol. Watch it, y'all. Watch that top 8. Watch 7 out of 8 fall. Woo! Here we go. With that sick flow. The Met Gala. Nothing rhymes with Gala. Thanks for watching Riffin with Griffin. It's your favorite podcast. If you talk shit in the comments, I'm coming for that ass. See you next week. See you next week, y'all. Let me know what you think about the hats. Leave some comments. Let's have some discourse. And I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you, y'all. Riffin with Griffin.